Not everything in life is meant to be shared. And to be quite honest with you, most things in life are to be kept private. Let me tell you a little bit of something about oversharing. It blocks your blessings. It invites negative opinions, and it can even hold you back. Hey girlfriend, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Takia Cherie. And in today's video, I'm sharing 8 things that you should never tell anyone. In today's time, in a world where it feels like you are supposed to share everything, do not let social media fool you, okay? Because everything is not meant for the internet. Our goals, our struggles, our wins, there is so much power in keeping things silent. So let's go ahead and dive in. The number one thing that you should keep highly confidential, your goals before you have achieved them. Now, listen, we have all been there. We have all been in a place where we got this new idea, we have this new goal, and we just got to tell somebody. But here's the thing, sharing your goals too soon is dangerous. When you speak your plans too early, you invite things like negative opinions, jealousy, envy. Why? Because not everybody wants to see you win. Now, baby, everybody who was in a crowd is not a fan. Some people are simply there just to see you fail. Some people are spectators. Some people just want to be in the room to say that they saw you do it or they saw you fail, versus some people who are actually in the crowd and they're cheering you on. And let's be honest, how many times have you told somebody something and then you lost the momentum? You lost your craving for it. You lost a desire to do it because that person's opinion literally stripped the joy and the creativity out of you, because now you begin to overthink and think that, okay, maybe I can't do it. Maybe this is too big of a dream. No, ma'am. Here's the second thing that's highly confidential that I think you should keep to yourself. This one right here, I'm not gonna say, but it cringes me. I get so cringy when I hear this. When you are fasting, it is highly confidential. Fasting is sacred. It is between you and God. Nobody else should know that you are fasting. Matthew 6:16 through 18 tells us why it's important to not share when you are fasting. Jesus tells us to fast in private and not to impress others. And this is so important because fasting is about you humbling yourself and surrendering yourself to God. It is not a time for you to impress other people that you're fasting. Now, let me say this. If you're fasting for weight loss, that's something different. But if you are simply fasting with a practice for God, and a fasting because you are trying to break generational curses and you trying to break things off of you, do not tell nobody you fasting. Okay? The third thing that I think is highly confidential is your acts of kindness and your good deeds. When you share every act of kindness, it shifts you from compassion to validation. Your kindness should be genuine and it should not feel like a performance. In Matthew 6:3 through 4, we're reminded, when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. When you give to the needy, when you give to the poor, God will repay you. But you got to do it in secret to be rewarded openly. The next thing that should be kept private is your relationship issues. Child, we all have had moments where we just needed to vent. I am a victim of this as well. Venting to the wrong person leads to destruction in your relationship. It causes more harm than it actually causes good. When you invite other people into your relationship, you open the doors for judgment and potentially a whole bunch of other stuff if you feel my drift, girl. My suggestion is, if you're going through something, first thing you need to do is get on your knees. You need to go to God first. Ask him to help you through this situation. The second thing you might need in your relationship is a therapist. Somebody who has no biased opinion, neither way it goes. Get you some professional help. Highly confidential, number 5. Your financial situation. Everybody's financial situation is posted and plastered. And I heard that some of y'all are lying about how much you have made. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not here for that part. Money is personal. What you do with your money is personal. Now, I think that it's okay to share with the intent of encouragement. But I do think that there's a little bit of damage that happens when you overshare your money situation. Whether you are thriving or struggling, not everybody needs to know the details. I feel like when you open up too much about your finances, it can slightly cause, to me personally, a little bit of manipulation. People will assume everybody gonna have their hand in your pocket. Now, mind you, it's okay for you to help people who you think really need it. But some of them people are scammers. They scamming you because you keep telling everybody how much you made. Your financial journey is yours. Move quietly, invest wisely, let people wonder. Number 6, your future moves. And again, I've been there. Move in silence, okay? Just trust me on this one when I tell you. Not everybody deserves a front row seat to your next chapter. Not everybody will understand your next chapter. Sharing your future moves sometimes can attract interference. Until things are set in stone, until the contract has been signed, until the money has been deposited, do not say anything. Reveal your plans when they're already in motion. When you have already started to get them off the ground, like I said, when everything has been done already and the process has started and you start to see the fruit of the thing that you're trying to do, that's when you can reveal it. But until then, number 7, your personal weaknesses, vulnerabilities, if you will. We all have struggles. We all have struggles. But I don't think that every struggle should be out in the open. Sharing your heart with somebody should be a person you can trust with your vulnerabilities. Somebody who has your absolute best interest. Because when you get on the internet and you share your vulnerabilities with people, you know what happens? They get on the internet and say, you stupid. You should have left him. You should have did that. I would have slapped her. You get what I'm saying? Just came near the vent. You just wanted somebody to feel you and be on the same page when honestly, vulnerabilities are just not for the internet. Okay. Some of these folk can care less whether you live or whether you die. And those are the people that you should not be sharing your vulnerabilities with. Number 8, your family issues. Family matters are sacred. What happens in my family stays in my family. Y'all will never know. Airing private issues. We don't do that over here. If you got family issues, work through it privately and respectfully. Handle your family with care because you only get one family. Some people's families are very hard to cultivate love. Okay, I understand that. But find your 1, 2, 3 good people in your family that you feel like you can trust. And go to them privately and talk to them privately. I really hope that these tips have helped you, but there is so much power in privacy. By keeping these 8 things to yourself, you protect your peace, your progress, and your purpose. And as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, honey, keep it cute and highly confidential. Have a good one.